Right. So welcome all of you. I am Dr. Piyush Juneja, founder IndianVedyas.com, and I welcome all of you in the today's session that is digital marketing for doctors. And as I have announced in the previous session, in the today's session as well, due to this lockdown, sometimes we face power issues and internet connectivity issues. So we have kept mobile as a backup. So in case there is some power failure and you are not able to see or listen me, I have kept the mobile on the standby and we will be back within couple of minutes. Thank you so much again for joining in today's session. Let me first clarify the reference, the context, the reason हम क्यों हैं आज यहाँ पे. What is the reason why we are here today? Quickly, we have few slides to show all of you to understand, so that all of us can understand the importance of digital marketing. And then more we want to interact today, more we want to have your queries, because this is a new aspect for doctors, and we understand all of you are having so much of queries in your mind, so much of questions in your mind. So I request all of you to open up. And first and foremost, let me first request all of you, and very politely and in a humble manner, most of you are doctors, almost all of you are doctors. So if you are considering yourself as a doctor, and along with that you consider your clinic, your setup, your Panchkarma wellness center or whatever as a business also, so this session is very important to you. If you are doing some kind of a charity, you don't need any marketing. You don't need to take it forward in terms of your marketing and your growth is concerned, or you are not considering your clinic or your setup as a business. Maybe we don't have much to offer. So maybe you can leave if you are having that expectation. So otherwise, if you think that you yourself, see, there are two aspects. Maybe you have your own clinic, your own setup, your own center, or you are an individual doctor, just want to do online or virtual practice with your home, sitting in your home. You have the knowledge and you have the experience, so you can do individually from your home also. It's not that you have to every time open a shop or open a clinic or open a center these days. But yes, clinics are very important in terms of getting you placed. सो इफ़ यू कंसिडर, अगर आप अपने क्लिनिक को, अपने सेटअप को एक बिजनेस की तरह कंसिडर करते हैं, एंड उसमें आप एक थॉट रखते हैं कि ग्रो करना है, सो देर आर मार्केटिंग एस्पेक्ट्स रिक्वायर्ड. ठीक है, बहुत सीनियर वैद्यास हैं, अगर हम बात करें त्रिगुणा जी की, वैद्य बालेंदु प्रकाश की, डॉक्टर प्रताप चौहान की, दे आर एट ए लेवल की, ठीक है, उनका मार्केटिंग, उनका एक वर्ड टू माउथ या पब्लिसिटी ऑल ओवर कंट्री, इनफैक्ट ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड है, एंड पीपल आर कमिंग टू देम. उसमें भी दे हैव स्टार्टेड एंड दे हैव डन मार्केटिंग. अगर आप डॉक्टर प्रताप चौहान या जीवा देखें तो दे हैव डन सो मच ऑफ मार्केटिंग ऑन टेलीविजन, on print media and all, and now digital as well. So point is कि if we all, any one of us is at that level, अगर उतने senior level पे है, तो then definitely उसके बाद भी अगर उसको grow करना है तो we need digital marketing. But if we are not at that level, then we need these digital marketing tools to grow. एंड उस लेवल तक पहुंचना है तो उसके लिए भी वी नीड. एंड नाउ अभी ये लॉकडाउन, कोरोना इफेक्ट एंड ऑल दीज इश्यूज आर देयर, सो मोस्टली द पीपल आर turning and getting towards digital aspects, and digital marketing is becoming one of the most important aspect of the marketing right now. That is point number one which we need to understand. अभी second aspect ये आता है कि why I am talking on this. Maybe many doctors are having this question in their minds, and why I am taking this session today. As many of you know me as an Ayurveda doctor, I am an Ayurveda physician by background. I did my BAMS. Some of you know that I am also a trained clinical research expert, and I've done clinical research, and from last 13 years into this clinical trials and clinical research. We did a GCP training, by the way, last week with around 60 doctors, and we are having next GCP training on 9th of May, Saturday 3 to 6, live training for 3 hours. And any one of you wants to join, you can let us know in the chat section. You can post your details. We will contact you and we will send you the information for GCP training, good clinical practices training. Yesterday also Dr. Harshvardhan ka, I have seen a video that they are also now Ministry of Health is serious about Ayurveda and Ayush, and they want to do clinical trials with collaborations, and they are looking for trained and GCP trained experts. So that is one more requirement, and Ayush Ministry and Secretary sir are also already announced that they are planning to do clinical trials. So that is one aspect. Now quickly coming to digital marketing. So I am a professor in a business school, that is ICFI Business School in Gurgaon. So you all can correlate, and I am a trained digital marketing expert, and that's why I am taking this session today. So मैं आपको सबको ये समझाना चाह रहा हूँ और ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि वी हैव बीन इनटू दिस जर्नी, एंड मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल द स्पीकर्स एंड ऑल द सेशंस, अभी वेबिनार्स और सेशंस का सैचुरेशन है, एक के बाद एक ऑनलाइन सेशंस आ रहे हैं, वी हैव सीन सो मेनी सेशंस एंड मेनी स्पीकर्स आर वेरी गुड. Still, I want to request all of you, and I want to take this platform to mention this point. Always check the background of the speaker, and always check कि what they have achieved, what they have done. अभी एक कॉमेडी के लिए बात की जा सकती है कि एक पोस्ट अभी सोशल मीडिया पे काफी वायरल हुआ with a donkey on having all these textbooks of Ayurveda. And the quote was that many people have just learned the theoretical fundamentals, but in actual they are not the clinicians, and they are they are delivering these lectures on various platforms on these Ayurveda fundamentals and principles in many mobile applications or platforms. We have seen many doctors are putting their comments, but when we have seen in real, they are not the clinicians, they are not practicing at all, or maybe practicing but not that much at that level where they can be guiding others also. So my humble request to all of you is just follow those speakers and those doctors and those people who have done something, who have achieved something, who have that knowledge and practical implementation of that knowledge. Then only it will be beneficial for all of you. तभी आपको फायदा होगा जब किसी ने किया. जैसे हम आज आपको थोड़ा सा एग्जाम्पल दिखाएंगे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के एग्जाम्पल्स. सो वी हैव डन दैट, एंड ऐसे एग्जाम्पल्स डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के प्लेटफॉर्म या वर्ल्ड में लाइव होते हैं. आप अभी अपने तुरंत स्मार्टफोन पे टाइप करें एंड आपको सामने दिख जाएगा एग्जाम्पल्स. तो आई कांट फेक एनीथिंग इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग. सो माय पॉइंट इज यू नीड टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अंडरस्टैंड, एंड देन यू नीड टू टेक इट फॉरवर्ड. एंड हम चाहते हैं कि आप सब इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के सिंपल प्रिंसिपल्स को इम्प्लीमेंट करें अपने अपने क्लिनिक्स, हॉस्पिटल्स, सेंटर्स पे, एंड ग्रो करें. एंड बहुत सिंपल एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, बट एज ए डॉक्टर हमें कई बार कंफ्यूजन होता है. many times we are not able to understand, and we are misguided. I have seen so many of my seniors, batchmates and juniors also. So many times they have misguided by the digital marketing agencies or professionals. वेबसाइट का एक सिंपल सी वेबसाइट का एक बहुत हेफ्टी अमाउंट चार्ज किया, या डिजिटल मार्केटिंग सर्विसेज पे डॉक्टर्स को नहीं पता होता कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द डिजिटल मार्केटिंग सर्विसेज आर देयर, एट विच कॉस्ट, क्या कॉस्टिंग देना है, क्या डिजिटल मार्केटिंग सर्विसेज मिलेगा, लीड्स का कैसे रहेगा एस्पेक्ट, क्या क्वालिटी लीड्स का क्राइटेरिया है चेक करने का. सो देयर आर सो मेनी एस्पेक्ट्स विच वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. इतना सिंपल, एंड बाय द वे इन्वेस्टमेंट इतना मिनिमम है इसमें. अगर आप एक ट्रेडिशनल मार्केटिंग एस्पेक्ट से कंपेयर करें कि आपने पैम्पलेट्स, मान लीजिए 10,000 पैम्पलेट्स आपने छाप के अपने लोकल एरिया में सर्कुलेट करना है फॉर योर क्लिनिक, उसके कंपैरिजन में अगर आप कॉस्टिंग 10,000 पैम्पलेट्स आज आप छपवाएंगे तो मिनिमम आपको 2-3 हज़ार रुपये का कॉस्टिंग आता है. 1,000-2,000 उसको डालने का, तो 4-5 हज़ार के बीच में आपका कॉस्टिंग आता है उसको न्यूज़पेपर्स में इंसर्ट करा के अपना सोसाइटीज़ में या हाउस होल्ड्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना. एंड उतने ही अमाउंट में अगर मैं बोलूँ आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं तो 10 टाइम्स ज़्यादा आपको बिजनेस आता है. ये प्रूवन है, ये फैक्ट है. अगर आप 10,000 पैम्पलेट्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कराएं, आपका 4-5 हज़ार रुपये का खर्चा है, 4 to 5,000 रुपीज़ टोटल आता है, प्रिंटिंग, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन और आपका टाइम या आपके स्टाफ का टाइम मिला के. एंड सेम अगर आप 4,000 या 5,000 डिजिटल मार्केटिंग पे इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, तो जो आपको 10,000 पैम्पलेट से लीड आएंगी उसका 10 टाइम्स श्योरिटी है कि आपको डिजिटल मार्केटिंग से लीड आएंगी. तो मैं आपको यही समझाना चाह रहा हूँ कि इन्वेस्टमेंट सब लोग करते हैं. आप कैंप्स भी कर रहे हैं, आप पैम्पलेट्स भी बांट रहे हैं, आप और बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स कर रहे हैं. बट अभी क्या प्रॉब्लम, तो लॉकडाउन से और अभी ये अगले 3 महीने या 6 महीने तक न्यूज़पेपर का सर्कुलेशन एट बॉटम लेवल्स है. बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स हैं. सोसाइटीज में एंट्री नहीं है RWS में. देयर आर सो मेनी एस्पेक्ट्स. सो एवरीबडी इज ऑन देयर मोबाइल फोन्स एंड देयर इंटरनेट. सो अब कैसे एक डॉक्टर अपने आप को पोजीशन करे, मार्केट करे and grow करे, because this is the time, and mostly we focus on private practitioners. So mostly private practitioners are living on the daily consultations and medicines का business है. वो काफ़ी डाउन या सीवियर हैम्पर्ड है अगर कोई अपने आप को ऑप्टिमाइज नहीं कर रहा है डिजिटली. सो मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है, लेट्स क्विकली डू द प्रेजेंटेशन एंड आफ्टर दैट प्लीज हैव द क्वेश्चंस रेडी. We want to interact more and more with all of you so that we can resolve your queries and we can take it forward. And कुछ announcements हैं जो हम इस session के end में करेंगे. There are some announcements I want to do after this session. So quickly, let me just a second. Let me share the screen with all of you. Right. So just confirm, please. Any one of you or couple of you can confirm that you are able to see the presentation on your screens. So it's a quite precise presentation today. And quickly, maybe in chat, any couple of one, can you just confirm that you are able to see the presentation? Okay, thank you. So digital marketing for doctors, specifically for doctors, we are want to focus here today. And I request any non-medical or any non-doctor also, if you are there for your knowledge, it's fine. Otherwise, our discussion will be focused on the doctors today. So let's proceed quickly. So in digital marketing, there are so many aspects. अगर हम इसको ऐसे समझें, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट एस्पेक्ट है वेबसाइट. आपकी वेबसाइट है नहीं है, ये क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप अपनी क्वेरीज में इसको पोस्ट करना शुरू करें. नाउ, वेबसाइट एक ऐसा टूल है जो सबके पास, अगर आप एक प्राइवेट प्रैक्टिस में हैं, अगर आप एक क्लिनिक हॉस्पिटल सेंटर के ओनर हैं, या अपने आप को एज एन इंडिविजुअल भी डॉक्टर एस्टेब्लिश करना चाह रहे हैं, आपके पास फिजिकल सेटअप नहीं है, स्टिल आप एक डॉक्टर हैं, वेबसाइट इज मस्ट. एंड इसका, इफ आई कैन से द इन्वेस्टमेंट, मैं यहाँ पर कोट करना चाहूँगा, एंड allow me to speak in Hindi and English both. If any participant is unable to understand Hindi, you can put in the chat section. If any participant listening to me is unable to understand the Hindi, you can mention in the chat section, because I want to make it in the both languages. Otherwise, I will try to cover it. Okay. So we are getting queries about website. So मेरा आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि लेट मी गो टू द फर्स्ट साइट नाउ. अब पहला पॉइंट आता है कि भाई वेबसाइट नहीं है. काफी डॉक्टर्स की क्वेरीज भी आनी शुरू हो गई हैं. सो मेरे एक सीनियर है, मैं एक एस्पेक्ट यहाँ पे आपको डिस्कस करना चाहता हूँ. मेरे एक सीनियर है, आई डोंट वांट टू टेक हिज नेम. उनका आया कि पीयूष, ऐसे ऐसे आई हैव क्रिएटेड माय वेबसाइट एंड आई पेड डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एजेंसी को मैंने काम दिया, और उन्होंने करीब 25,000 में उनको वेबसाइट, डोमेन नेम, होस्टिंग और वो सब बना के दिया. एंड ही इज like doing very good in their practice and all. When I've seen this website, मैंने जब उनकी वेबसाइट देखी और सारा रिव्यू किया, सो आई पोलाइटली सेड, बॉस आपने 20,000 रुपये एक्स्ट्रा दिए, बिकॉज मैक्सिमम 5,000 से ज़्यादा का ये काम नहीं था जो इस वेबसाइट पे हुआ है. कोई ई कॉमर्स वेबसाइट आपने डेवलप करना है जिसमें आपने अपने ट्रीटमेंट्स को सेल करना है, प्रोडक्ट्स को सेल करना है, वहाँ पर भी आप मैक्सिमम 8-10 हज़ार में पूरा सेटअप बना सकते हैं आज की डेट में. एंड इस पूरे वेबसाइट का एक सेशन हम सेपरेट रखेंगे. लेट मी क्लैरिफाई वन बाय वन. सो आप फ्री में वेबसाइट बना सकते हैं. बाय द वे, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी क्लैरिफाई टू ऑल ऑफ यू, आपको सिर्फ होस्टिंग का पैसा देना है. एक साल का रफली 1,500 2,500 के रुपए के बीच में आता है, विच डिपेंड्स ऑन द सर्वर. बहुत ज़्यादा सिक्योर प्राइवेट सर्वर पे जाना है तो 2-2,500 रुपये तक में मैक्सिमम. डोमेन नेम जनरली आजकल फ्री में मिलते हैं, होस्टिंग जब आप किसी भी साइट से खरीदते हैं. कौन सी अच्छी साइट्स हैं जहाँ से होस्टिंग लेनी चाहिए, कौन सी साइट से कैसे पैकेजेस क्रैक करने हैं, एंड कैसे वेबसाइट बनानी है. So we will have a separate session, and I request all of you to be in touch with us, and we will email you and send you message also. So we have a separate session on website, how to create a website quickly. 1 घंटे का maximum session है, 1 hour session will be there, and all of you can learn and create your own websites. अगर किसी की भी अपनी वेबसाइट नहीं है, we want you to be self and develop yourself. आप में से अगर किसी ने अपना ईमेल अकाउंट खुद बनाया है, फेसबुक या कोई भी प्रोफाइल अपना खुद बनाया है, तो आप वेबसाइट भी बना सकते हैं. अदरवाइज यू कैन टेक, अगर बहुत ज़्यादा सीनियर डॉक्टर्स हैं तो यू कैन टेक हेल्प ऑफ योर किड्स, योर रिलेटिव्स, योर यंगर ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स. मैनी ऑफ देम आर टेक सेवी दीज डेज. सो मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि अपनी वेबसाइट खुद बनाएं, या जिससे भी बनवा रहे हैं अपने फैमिली में, कजन्स में. सो यू कैन गिव द डेटा एंड कंटेंट एंड एक सिंपल तरीके से आपकी वेबसाइट क्विकली तैयार हो जाती है, ब्यूटीफुल वेबसाइट। एंड आपको एक बेसिक लेवल की वेबसाइट चाहिए, वी विल शो यू एन एग्जांपल ऑफ द वेबसाइट टुडे इन द फोर्थकमिंग स्लाइड्स। आगे की स्लाइड्स में एक एग्जांपल है एक बेसिक वेबसाइट का। एंड उस वेबसाइट को एसईओ में आप फर्स्ट पेज पे देख सकते हैं, तो दैट मीन्स वो अपने आप में एक कंप्लीट वेबसाइट है जो फर्स्ट पेज पे अगर गूगल पे रैंकिंग करती है, तो वो उस वेबसाइट में उतना, वही सेम वेबसाइट हर सारे डॉक्टर्स के लिए सफिशिएंट है। पॉइंट दिस। और अगर आपकी अपनी मेडिसिन है, आपके अपने ट्रीटमेंट्स हैं, आप ई कॉमर्स करना चाह रहे हैं, आप उसको ऑनलाइन बेचना चाह रहे हैं, तो देन यू कैन हैव डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स। सेकंड सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है गूगल। गूगल के बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, सो वी ऑलरेडी डिड वन सेशन ऑन गूगल एंड वी विल बी डूइंग ए सेपरेट सेशन ऑन गूगल। सो मैं यहाँ ब्रेकअप कर देता हूँ डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में। डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में हम 3 या 4 मैक्सिमम सीरीज रखेंगे। एक हम वेबसाइट का रखेंगे, एक हम गूगल, एक सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग। सो गूगल का क्या है कि गूगल सी वाई इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, आप सब ये ध्यान दें। और ये अभी एक डेटा एक रिव्यू आया है, आपके जो पेशेंट्स हैं इसको हमें बिजनेस की तरह सोचना है। मैं आधे घंटे के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आप सबसे कि आप अपना डॉक्टर्स वाला माइंडसेट को थोड़ा सा रिसेसिव मोड में डालें एंड बिजनेस वुमेन वाले माइंडसेट को थोड़ा सा डोमिनेंट मोड में डालें इस सेशन को अटेंड करने के लिए। एंड सारे एस्पेक्ट्स को आप समझें एज ए बिजनेसमैन, एज ए बिजनेस ओनर। आप अपने क्लिनिक, अपने सेंटर, अपने हॉस्पिटल के बिजनेस ओनर हैं, अपने डॉक्टर ब्रांड के, आप जो डॉक्टर हैं उसके आप बिजनेस ओनर हैं। सो मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप प्लीज नेक्स्ट हाफ एन आवर के लिए जस्ट कंसिडर योर सेल्फ एज ए बिजनेस ओनर एंड देन लिसन टू दिस सेशन। इस सेशन को तब आप समझेंगे तो इट विल मेक सेंस टू ऑल ऑफ यू। सो आप इसको ऐसे समझें कि आपका बिजनेस है, उस बिजनेस को लोग ढूंढ रहे हैं, आपका क्लिनिक है, आप एक डॉक्टर हैं, कैसे ढूंढ रहे हैं। सी, ये डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में सर्वे में रिपोर्ट्स में आया, around 80 to 85% people are searching on their smartphones these days, or tablets or smartphones, maximum on smartphones। स्मार्टफोन्स में एंड्रॉयड या आईफोन होता है। एंड्रॉयड में अगर आप देखेंगे तो एंड्रॉयड इज ए गूगल ओन्ड प्लेटफॉर्म। मीन्स एंड्रॉयड फोन में जितनी भी सर्चेज होंगी बाय डिफॉल्ट दे विल बी ऑन गूगल, अनलेस यू आर डूइंग ऑन मोजिला या किसी और ब्राउजर में, उसमें भी यू विल गेट द डिफॉल्ट सर्च इंजन मेनी टाइम्स गूगल। एंड आईफोन की भी अगर बात करें तो आईफोन में भी जो सर्च होता है वो मैक्सिमम गूगल से ही होता है। उसके अपने ब्राउजर्स हैं, चाहे सफारी है चाहे कोई और है, बट जब आप चेक करेंगे कि आप सर्च किस टूल से कर रहे हैं, तो सर्च इज फ्रॉम गूगल ओनली। एंड लीडिंग ऐसा आया है कि 80 to 85 सर्चेस टोटल वर्ल्ड वाइड आर इन गूगल। 10-15% में याहू है, एओएल है, रेडिफ है, कुछ और सर्च इंजन हैं, but 80-85% people are on Google। So focus is on Google now। how you need to be there। अगर कोई आपको ढूंढ रहा है, सिंपल सा मैकेनिज्म है, इसको बिजनेस की तरह समझें। इफ somebody is looking and you are getting connected to them, means you are done। आपका पोटेंशियल पेशेंट, आपका पोटेंशियल क्लाइंट, आपका पोटेंशियल पर्सन इज सर्चिंग समथिंग एंड यू आर देयर विद इन द रीच। आप उसकी अच्छी रैंकिंग में उसके पास दिखते हैं। जो दिखता है वो बिकता है। मार्केट का एक रूल है, मार्केटिंग का एक रूल है, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है। आप गूगल पे दिखते नहीं है तो आप कैसे बिकेंगे? सिंपल सी बात है। काफी डॉक्टर्स मेरे से पूछते हैं फुटफॉल का इशू है या क्लाइंट्स का या पेशेंट्स का इशू है। सो न्यू पेशेंट जनरेशन में गूगल इज नंबर वन राइट नाउ। अगर हम अपने पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से बात करें, वी विल शो यू सम एग्जांपल्स। सो गूगल का एक सेपरेट सेशन होगा, इनफैक्ट 2 सेशंस भी हो सकते हैं इन डिटेल। लोकल बिजनेस का एक सेपरेट सेशन हमने करना है। बाय द वे गूगल में भी 2 एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, एसईओ और लोकल बिजनेस, आगे समझेंगे हम स्लाइड्स में। एंड लोकल बिजनेस इज कम्प्लीटली फ्री। एनी वन ऑफ यू, अगेन अगर आपने गूगल में अपना अकाउंट जीमेल में बनाया है तो आप लोकल बिजनेस में भी अकाउंट अपना बना सकते हैं। सिंपल है, फ्री में आप कर सकते हैं, कोई चार्जेस नहीं है, किसी को कोई पे करने की जरूरत नहीं है। सिंपल बेसिक ऑप्टिमाइजेशन आप खुद कर सकते हैं। स्टिल यू नीड एनी प्रोफेशनल हेल्प, वी कैन ऑलवेज कनेक्ट यू एंड विद ए वेरी मिनिमम charges you can have your optimized listing with few thousands I can say just। एंड यू कैन बी एट ए गुड रैंकिंग। उसको थोड़ा मैकेनिज्म को समझना होगा कैसे। एग्जाम्पल्स अभी देके आपको आगे समझाएंगे, आप रियल टाइम एग्जाम्पल्स अभी देखेंगे आगे की स्लाइड्स में। देन फिर पूरा सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग आता है। फेसबुक है, सोशल मीडिया में ट्विटर है, लिंक्डइन है, इंस्टाग्राम है, यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस हैं। व्हाट्सअप मार्केटिंग अपने आप में एक अलग एस्पेक्ट है, ये सारा डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का है। देन ईमेल मार्केटिंग, एसएमएस मार्केटिंग। एसएमएस मार्केटिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। जैसे मैं एक एग्जांपल अपने क्लिनिक का आपको बैकग्राउंड में दिख रहा है, आई एम सिटिंग इन माय क्लिनिक ओनली। आई हैव अ वेरी स्मॉल क्लिनिक इन इंदिरापुरम गाजियाबाद, दिल्ली एनसीआर। So we have right now, if I can see the latest data, अभी हाल फिलहाल के जो हम पेशेंट्स की बात करें तो करीब 1200-1300 पेशेंट्स का डेटा है, and we send them regular messages, and we get very good response on this SMS marketing. एक SMS पैनल प्रोफेशनली बनाए, DND नॉन DND सब नंबर्स पे जाता है, वेरी मिनिमम कॉस्ट एंड वेरी इफेक्टिव. इनफैक्ट व्हाट्सएप से भी बेटर इफेक्ट अभी SMS का हमने देखा. अभी रिसेंटली वी हैव रिलीज वन मैसेज की आयुष मिनिस्ट्री एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की गाइडलाइंस हैं, you all can take Ayush protocols for your immunity, for prevention and all, and we got a very good response in terms of our patients coming back to us, to our clinic, or asking our staff to send some immunity solutions in Ayurveda to them, and we got a very good sale. So it's a connectivity which we need to establish. कैसे SMS panel establish करें, सब कुछ complimentary है, बहुत minimum charges पे आप SMS भेज सकते हैं. So we will have a separate session on SMS email. We can combine SMS email and WhatsApp, and accordingly we can do. Then there are some websites like Practo, Librate, Just Dial, Sulekha. Patient management software की बात की जा सकती है, and we have our own site that is indianvadyas.com. So all these are digital marketing, means you are marketing yourself digitally. अभी क्विकली जरा कुछ एग्जांपल्स देखते हैं, थोड़ा सा बोरिंग हो सकता है आपको लग रहा हो सेशन. लेट्स क्विकली सी सम एग्जांपल्स. सबसे पहले हम लोकल बिजनेस की बात कर रहे थे. लोकल बिजनेस में आप एक एक्सरसाइज करें इस सेशन के बाद, अपने अपने मोबाइल फोन्स में कीवर्ड्स डालें. इट्स नॉट कि हमने यहाँ पे कोई हाइपोथेटिकली आपको यहाँ पे क्रॉप करके एडिट करके इमेज को दिखाया है. इनफैक्ट मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि किसी को अगर ये रिजल्ट नहीं आता तो वो हमें ज़रूर बताएं. एंड आप में से कोई अगर अभी इसको स्मार्टफोन पे अटेंड नहीं कर रहा है सेशन को, अपने लैपटॉप या कंप्यूटर पे कर रहा है, तो आप अभी भी लाइव चेक करके कमेंट अपना चैट में डाल सकते हैं. सो यू कैन ट्राई दीज कीवर्ड्स. वन इज आवर एरिया. इसमें मैं दो एस्पेक्ट्स में फोकस करना चाहता हूँ और आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. जैसे मैंने बताया, अब इंदिरापुरम की बात करें तो देर आर मे बी अराउंड लाख के आसपास तो पॉपुलेशन होगी. 50,000 60,000 से लेके लाख की तो पॉपुलेशन मिनिमम है, अगर हम इस एरिया को पूरा देखें, क्योंकि यहाँ मल्टी स्टोरीज हैं, काफ़ी हाई राइज सोसाइटीज़ हैं, कॉलोनीज हैं. सो 3-4 एरिया भी हैं साथ में, अगर सब मिला दें तो इट विल बी 50,000 to 1 लाख के रेशियो में रहेगा, ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है. सो इतने लोग अगर ढूंढ रहे हैं इसमें से, whosoever is searching Ayurvedic doctor, so our listing is coming on top or not? So this is my listing, if you can see, if you can follow the cursor, this is my listing, and it's a real time listing by the way. आप अपने अपने मोबाइल में ट्राई करें. एंड इसका सेकंड एस्पेक्ट, क्विकली आई एम गोइंग टू द गाजियाबाद. द सिटी इज गाजियाबाद. सो मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि इसको भी चेक करें. आप कीवर्ड डालें इन गाजियाबाद. सो इज द रैंकिंग कमिंग और नॉट? इफ इट इज नॉट कमिंग, डू लेट मी नो, देन आई नीड टू चेक एंड आई नीड टू एडिट. बट मेरे ख्याल से आ रही है, मेरा जहाँ तक का एक्सपीरियंस और अभी तक का अपडेट है. बट स्टिल आप में से किसी को अगर नहीं मिलती तो प्लीज़ चेक करके मेरे को बताएं. नाउ माई पॉइंट इज, सिटी भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज पूरी सिटी की पॉपुलेशन आप लगा सकते हैं लाखों में, और कई बड़ी सिटीज की तो करोड़ों में होती है. एंड इफ यू आर एट ए सिटी लेवल, if you are at a city level, you can understand the potential of queries and leads you are getting. आप इसको समझें बड़े ध्यान से बिजनेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. एंड ये एग्जांपल्स हम इसलिए समझा रहे हैं यहाँ पे, ऐसा नहीं है कि वी वांट टू लाइक कन्वे एनीथिंग टू यू. इट्स जस्ट हमने रियल टाइम में इसको कर लिया. सिंपल सी बात है, हमने इसको रियल टाइम में करा है, हमने इसको रियल टाइम में यहाँ पे आपको लाइव हम दिखा पा रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स आप सबको भी हम बता सकते हैं, सिखा सकते हैं, समझा सकते हैं कि इसको कैसे करना है. सिंपल. मैं आपको स्टार्टिंग में भी ये बात बोली थी, मेरा यहाँ पे और कोई, विद ड्यू रेस्पेक्ट टू ऑल अदर डॉक्टर्स इन गाजियाबाद, बाय द वे, I want to convey, there are so many experienced doctors in Ghaziabad. I am just an average doctor. मेरे को आयुर्वेद बहुत एवरेज लेवल पे आता है. There are so many knowledgeable, learned doctors in Ghaziabad. Experience, मेरी एज से ज़्यादा experience है उनको. So it's not कि I am the best, no. But we know digital marketing, we know digital marketing tools, we know how to improve ranking. So our ranking is better. And due to this ranking, we are getting good business. And again, मैंने आपको डॉक्टर वाली एस्पेक्ट को रिक्वेस्ट किया था, हटा दें. बिजनेस में तो बहुत कंपटीशन होता है. बिजनेस में आपको अपने कॉम्पिटिटर्स को समझना है, देखना है, एंड अपने आप को आगे रखना है. अगर बिजनेस में आपने लिहाज करा, एक वर्ड है लिहाज, कह सकते हैं कुछ भी आप अपनी लैंग्वेज में इसको कन्वर्ट कर लें. अगर आपने बिजनेस में किसी को रियायत करी या लिहाज करा, सो यू आर way behind in your business में तो focus होके आपको हमेशा commanding level पे रहना है, so that maximum leads and maximum potential business is getting towards your center. थोड़ा सा selfish भी होना पड़ता है, sorry I need to say this, but businessman की तरह अगर हम बात करें तो we need to be selfish as well. So my point is कि yes, there are so many senior doctors available, there are so many good doctors available, but we are updated in digital marketing, so that's why we are coming on first rank. And that I want to convey to all of you कि आप अपनी अपनी cities में, by the way अगर कोई भी गाजियाबाद का डॉक्टर है सेशन में, so don't get offended, आप भी आ सकते हैं सेकंड या थर्ड रैंक्स पे, we don't want to, आप फर्स्ट रैंक पे भी आ सकते हैं, हमारा ऐसा कोई उद्देश्य या एम नहीं है कि हमें ही फर्स्ट पे रहना है, नो. इफ यू आर फोकस्ड ऑन योर डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, प्लीज आप अच्छे हैं, आप अच्छे से ट्रीटमेंट कर रहे हैं, अल्टीमेटली पॉपुलेशन को, सोसाइटी को फायदा हो रहा है, एंड वी ऑल हैव टू को एग्जिस्ट बाय द वे. So it's nothing that we are there, so we have to be there always. No, all of you can be there as well. Otherwise, other cities में you have to be focused and you have to be growing. So मेरी आप सबसे request, और ये सबसे important aspect है local business का, and we will have a detailed session on this. We will keep you posted on this session of local business. आप में से जो भी इस local business के session को attend करना चाहता है करें. कैसे यहाँ तक लेके आएंगे, पूरी हम hands on training आपको live training देंगे, आप अपने अपने सिस्टम से उसको अटेंड करें. एंड एक ही सेशन में, इतना सिंपल है, एक ही सेशन में आप सब सीख जाएंगे कि कैसे करना है एंड उसको ऑप्टिमाइज कैसे करना है. उसके बाद भी यू नीड एनी फर्दर सपोर्ट, वी आर देयर टू सपोर्ट यू. ये तो बात आ गई लोकल बिजनेस की. हमने यहाँ पर समझाया था, मैं थोड़ा सा पीछे जा रहा हूँ, एससीओ, सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. तो वन इज लोकल बिजनेस. लोकल बिजनेस क्या होता है, मोबाइल में जब सर्च करते हैं तो यहाँ पे कॉल बटन आता है, यहाँ ये मैंने लैपटॉप का स्क्रीनशॉट लिया है, आप अपने मोबाइल्स पे सर्च करते हैं, आपको पता है यहाँ पे कॉल बटन आता है, कॉल पे क्लिक करता है बंदा और डायरेक्ट डॉक्टर से कॉल आ जाता है. मेरे को डेली इससे 8-10 कॉल्स मिनिमम आते हैं, और अच्छे पीक सीजन में तो 15-20-25 कॉल्स भी आते हैं, और जनरली इसके कॉल्स 80 to 90% कन्वर्ट होते हैं. इतनी क्वालिटी होती है गूगल की लीड्स की. अगर मैं डेली के मान के चलूँ 10 से 12 कॉल्स हैं तो 8 से 9 पेशेंट डेली के, न्यू पेशेंट, न्यू लीड्स मिलती हैं आराम से. एंड पीक सीजन्स में या वीकेंड्स पे वी गेट 15-20 एज वेल, एंड इट्स ए वेरी गुड टूल एंड वेरी गुड प्लेटफॉर्म. अगर इस पे हमने फोकस कर लिया तो टचवुड, बाय गॉड ग्रेस, वी आर एट ए वेरी गुड लेवल इन टर्म्स ऑफ गेटिंग न्यू पेशेंट्स एंड न्यू लीड्स. दैट इज पॉइंट नंबर 1. सेकेंड इज एससीओ, सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. मीन्स आपको कीवर्ड डालते हैं और आपको साइट्स दिखती हैं जो गूगल लोकल लिस्टिंग है, उसके बाद अगर आप देखेंगे मोबाइल में या लैपटॉप में तो सारी वेबसाइट्स आनी शुरू हो जाती हैं. इन वेबसाइट्स की भीड़ में भी क्या आपकी वेबसाइट है या नहीं है, जो हम वेबसाइट की बात कर रहे थे बार बार, तो इन वेबसाइट्स की भीड़ में भी क्या आपकी वेबसाइट नहीं है. ओके, आई गॉट ए रिक्वेस्ट, somebody is from Indonesia, so they are not able to get in Hindi, so no issue, we will be speaking in English. Thank you so much for this comment. In fact, I requested initially, if somebody wants to specify, we can always deliver this talk in English as well. Now I request again to all the doctors, if anyone is unable to understand English, do let me know so that we can have emphasize on specific points in Hindi. Otherwise I will continue only in English. See, the session is to give you a basic understanding, that's it. So now let's focus on SEO. Organic SEO is like we need to see this organic SEO. Now quickly I request one or two doctors to confirm that our site is also coming on first page or not. And it's in both. Again, in Indrapuram you can see it's there, drpujuneja.com is there, you can see the cursor. And then in Ghaziabad also we are there, maybe at 10th position I can say. We are not, because there are so many big sites. Our competition is with sites like Practo, Librate, Quora, Sulekha, Yellow Pages. They are very big sites and very huge sites and investing lakhs and crores of rupees in SEO. And we are just a very small clinic. Still, we are able to compete with them. And I request all of you to check and see, and quickly one or two can comment that this site, that is drpujuneja.com, is coming on the first page or not in keywords like Ayurvedic doctor in Ghaziabad or Ayurvedic doctor in Indrapuram. So that is the second aspect which we need to understand. And again, as I said, in local business listing, all of you can quickly learn in just one session of 2 to 3 hours. You can quickly learn how to do Google local listing, and you can take it and do it for your centers. But in SEO, it's a very complicated procedure. However, we will have some basic tips on SEO, and if you are doing it with a professional agency or a SEO expert, somebody will not be able to fool you. That is our aim and our goal. I am not an SEO expert, and I am doing with my digital marketing professionals and agencies, but at a very minimum amount. at a very minimum amount I have negotiated for certain keywords, and we will have in the Google local listing session only, the SEO will be a, I can say, complimentary thing for you, that how to ensure that your site is also at the first page at a very minimum investment. You can do that. And these are the keywords. By the way, there can be one question that how you determine these keywords. So we get this insights in insights. If you can see in the insight section, you see that how people are searching you. Like in our locality and vicinity, maximum people are searching as an Ayurvedic doctor, and this is a national leading keyword. By the way, it's in our research also we have seen Ayurveda, Ayurvedic, Ayurved. There can be so many permutation and combination, but leading keyword is Ayurvedic. Leading keyword is Ayurvedic. So Ayurvedic doctor near me, Ayurvedic doctor in Ghaziabad, can be Ayurvedic doctor in New Delhi, Mumbai, Lucknow, or wherever the city you are in, Noida, Gurgaon, or whatever. So it can be in your city also. People are searching. This is, by the way, results of local search. Then best Ayurvedic doctor in Ghaziabad. So every time Ayurvedic is then specific, area specific. And yes, then many people and many patients are also searching for your name also. Once you grow in digital sphere and digital world, like we have a good ranking and good listing, so many people are searching from the name also. So then again, general words like Ayurvedic, Ayurveda and all. So that is one feedback and one point I want to emphasize. Please note these keywords, and we will share a complete list of keywords when we'll be doing the session. And I will answer questions. I'm getting some questions. I will answer after this. So quickly, let me again repeat. There are two aspects of Google. One is local business listing. This is again local business listing, the listing with your business, map, address, phone number. And this is the SEO, organic, your website is there as far as the organic listing is concerned. So these two Google placements are very, very important if somebody is searching for your center, clinic, or it's not, they are searching for you, they are searching for Ayurvedic solutions, they are searching for Ayurvedic doctor. And maybe it's not about Ayurveda only. If somebody is homeopathic doctor, allopathic doctor, skin specialist, dermatologist, orthopedic, whatever. For example, in Ayurveda also these days people are specialists. So the same senior which I quoted an example, we did his optimization in pain management. He is specifically doing Agni Karma, and we did local optimization in pain management. He is a leading now person, in fact, coming prior to some orthopedics also in his city in terms of pain management is concerned, with the virtue of digital marketing. Now, so we can say any keyword which people are searching in Ayurveda. Also, somebody maybe of you is practicing on gynae aspects, on skin aspects, or whatever. So you can have these kind of keywords as well. We are a general practitioner clinic, a small GP clinic kind of in Ayurveda only. We just practice Ayurveda, but we focus on a GP scenario. So we welcome all the people with all the basic aspects of health issues which we can help in Ayurveda. We have some specialized aspects as well in gynae, skin, and anorectal and all. But priority is to have a general presence. Now, quickly, let's go to the social media. So everybody is aware about the personal profile. This is the personal profile, which I think all of you are having. However, there is a business profile as well. And I don't know, many of you maybe are not having business profile. And I said in the initial, again, I'm repeating, if you are a doctor, consider yourself as a business person as well. And if you are a business person, you need to do business. You have to have a business profile on Facebook. Then you can start some campaigns and you can focus and grow your business. And mind you, after Google, in fact, many times more than Google, we can generate leads from Facebook, and this social media leading is Facebook. There can be good leads from Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well, but leading one is Facebook. And the maximum leads, see, there are two aspects of your clinic, of your practice. You can understand there are two aspects. One is the local aspect, which you are doing in your area, in your city. Maximum queries will be coming from the your area, your nearby area. Then there is another aspect, you can do the practice entire nation or entire global practice or national practice you can do from Facebook. Like for example, right now we have an audience from Indonesia. I am not connected with that audience from Google. So I request politely if that particular participant is listening to us, so you can just quickly put your input that how you got connected with this session or how you got information about this session. So the person who is from Indonesia right now in this session, if he is listening to us, so you can just put a comment that how you got this information about this session. So my point is, in our practice, we have seen so many people across the country and across the world are connected to us through Facebook. It's a very good platform, excellent platform, and we can implement and utilize this platform to generate good leads across the nation and across globally as well. We did some telemedicine sessions as well, and we mentioned that telemedicine is the guidelines, but how to use and how to do that. And now government has also allowed that you can do online consultations, so you can treat patients across the country and across the world also, and you can again get a very good revenue out of this, and the investment is very very minimum. So we will have a separate session on Facebook in which you can get a detailed knowledge on how to create business profile. We will do a hands-on training. If any one of you has created your Facebook personal profile on your own, then you can create the basic business profile also, and you can learn all the basic aspect. Because by the way, for example, this campaign, generally what happens is many of us are having page or profile, and we start a campaign by posting something, and we just simply boost that campaign, we just simply boost and invest money. That is a very unprofessional way of doing. When you are running these kind of campaigns, you have to do by a Facebook business profile, like these campaigns are running right now, if you can see. And it's a very old post by the way, but latest updates are very very high, but still you can see the amount of leads and the amount of the cost per lead you can see. So it's in like in pile campaign, it's around 9 rupees per lead, and in Facebook the ratio is out of 10, we are easily able to convert 2 to 3 leads. So it's a decent investment, that around 100 rupees, if we are getting a business of 2 to 3 means 4 to 5,000, 6,000 rupees, it's a very decent investment. Agar aap again, like if you again thinking at a businessman perspective, so any investment of 100 rupees, 150 rupees, generating a business of 4 to 5,000 rupees is a very good investment, very decent investment. I don't think so. And in fact, higher investments also, like in Gynae and all, if you are investing maybe 500 rupees and getting a business of 5,000 to 6,000, again 10% is a benchmark in business industry, 10% is a benchmark. So great. So we got this feedback that this person from Indonesia, they got our information from a Facebook group. So that's why I'm saying that the potential of Facebook is huge. So my point is, these investment you are seeing, again request, just see as a businessman. You have a real-time example in front of you. The investment, as well as generally the packages are from 2 to 3,000 to 5,000 per patient per month. We are sending of these diseases after discussing with the patient, after getting their complete history and having an online consultation and all. So my point is, all of you can do this, and there are 100 crores of patients available, and we are just as an individual level are able to cater few only. So all of you can, in the entire process, Ayurveda will grow. In the entire process, the population, each and every home of this country and this world should have Ayurveda. That is our aim. So we don't want to hide anything, we don't have any insecurity. All of you can run the same campaigns in parallel or whatever you want to do, and we will train all of you as well. So for these Facebook campaigns, the minimum investment, with a very minimum investment of a daily budget of maybe 70, 80 rupees these days, you can get a very good leads, very quality leads, and you can convert those leads into your business. So that is one more very important aspect. So invest, if you have to invest in these kind of tools and systems which can generate you instant leads, rather than investing in distributing pamphlets or displaying boards and all, and which is also right now these days not that much adequate. Now a simple website, how a website should look like. So this is a simple website. I will just type the website address in the chat box, and all of you can refer to this website after this session. It's a very simple website of my clinic and my individual as a doctor, and all of you can refer this website. It's a very basic, and this website can be you all can make this website complimentary without any charge at a very minimum cost of hosting and domain name. So I request all of you, if you don't have any website right now, please have. You can maybe edit your content. Our idea and our content is like this: you can have a different content, a different theme, or whatever you want. That is absolutely fine. The idea is just to have a basic with 4 5 sections, like what are the issues we are dealing with, if you can see on the page. Then about you, about the doctor, about the person who is the head or in charge of that clinic, and that section with a good profile picture. Then what are the problems we are taking care of, what are the various issues, our mode of just to ask some questions and we are delivering the solutions and answers to these questions. You can have a different approach as well, it depends on your content. Then testimonials are very very important. People always read testimonials, people always read reviews. In social media also, we will show you one example today. So these testimonials and examples are very very important. Just ask your patients who have got healed, who have got treated, to post feedback and reviews, so that other patients will get benefited. And evidence based ayurveda, everybody is saying evidence based ayurveda, and there is no better evidence in terms of a real patient posting a feedback, posting a real feedback on your website or on your Facebook profile and all. So that is the best evidence we can have, and this evidence is helping us, if I can say, in our clinic and our center, to get more and more good quality leads and conversions on daily basis. So this is a very basic website with all your details about your address, about your numbers, location, Google location. Many people are unable to find you, so they can have your Google location. You can pin it in your website. They can contact you by putting their name, email. We get generally daily we are getting 2 to 3 queries from this aspect as well, from this form, and they are very highly qualitative queries because they have read about us and they are posting, and we are getting very good conversions on all these queries which we are getting through this form. So I think this is a basic website which all of you can create with a very minimum time, and we have a separate session of website creation for all of you. You can attend that session, and within that session you will be able to learn. And if you already have website also, then also you can attend and see how you can optimize your website, where you are doing mistakes and where your website is lacking, and you can optimize that. So that also you can like get benefited. And this is our website. There's an aggregator, indianvadyas.com. If you have not registered, please register on this website, because see, many of you can ask, okay, that SEO will take time. uh, I agree that SEO will take time, means the organic ranking, but our SEO is already going on, and maybe within couple of months we'll be on the first page of many cities. So if your profile is there, you will be also there on the top ranking and listing. So this feedback I was talking about, you can see a collage of feedbacks we have created. So we are getting these real time patients. People can interact with them on Facebook. This is from the Facebook, by the way. They are posting their feedbacks on our Facebook page. We have more than 1 lakh followers on our Facebook page, and we got all these feedbacks from the patients there. So you can check, you can go yourself and check. I can just quickly post the Facebook page. Maybe you have checked the Facebook page of Indian Vadyas, but mine Facebook page is different, which you can check, and I am just posting the link on the chat box. So you can check and see the Facebook page which we have, the how we have maintained that Facebook page, how we are posting the, we are running the campaigns. So social media, maintaining a page is very very important, and we are getting so many queries on daily basis. I can say right now three campaigns are active. On an average, around 40 to 50 queries we are getting daily from all these campaigns, and we are getting a very good conversion of 8 to 10 out of that. So the point is, you can have, you all can develop this system, and you all can have all these kind of queries. And we have a team of people who are managing those queries, and I as a doctor, opining them and giving them the consultation. So that is the entire mechanism which we can build. So quickly now let's move to the questions. We have already completed the basic section now today. And my point is, let me finally release these announcements. So we have a separate session on website, we have a separate session on Google, we have a separate session on Facebook, and fourth session will be all the other social media, then WhatsApp marketing, email marketing, SMS marketing, and all these other aspects. So we have a miscellaneous session. So let's have a 4 session series now. We will upload the entire information for all of you, and I request all of you to, as per your choice and as per your requirement, you can attend all the sessions or maybe 1 or 2 sessions as you need. I finally repeat, one will be the website session, in which how to create website, how to have good domain name and hosting. By the way, you have to get hosting from those providers who can help you out in SEO also. Then second session will be on the Google, local business preferably, and some tips on SEO as well. Third will be on the Facebook, and fourth will be on the social media, then in which WhatsApp, email, and all the other aspects, SMS and all will be there. So there will be 4 sessions. We will be sending you details of these 4 sessions. Generally, each session will be of around 2 to 3 hours. And see, my request to all of you is all these sessions will be very important because you can save a good amount of money and you can invest wisely after these sessions. And with a very minimum amount, you can grow. So if any one of you is interested in growing yourself, in growing your business, in growing your practice, getting good, more and more leads and all these sessions are very, very important for all of you. So you can just attend these sessions and take it forward. So we will share all the details with you. First, we will be having the first basic section of session of website, because website is very, very important and website is required to attend all these sessions also. Let me quickly stop here now, and I request all of you to post your queries, and I will be trying to answer those queries. I am already getting some queries in my chat box. Let me quickly answer, and then maybe after, like, you can all start posting. So first question is, I don't have any website. How to proceed, from Dr. Negi. So see, Dr. Negi, as I announced that we will have a separate session on website, so you can attend that session. And again, it's a complimentary thing that you can have this website at a very minimum amount. Like as I said, it's a very minimum thing which you can have, and without spending anything much. You just need to spend on the domain name, sorry, hosting. Domain name will be free, and you can create on your own. The website you can create on your own with a very simple tools. So we will have that session and we will announce that, so you can have then your website. Maximum investment on creating and getting a website live will be around 2 to 3,000, 4,000 maximum, not more than that. If you want to get an e-commerce store, then around 8 to 10,000 with all your packages and everything will be live. Thank you for the inputs, doctors, that yes, ranking is there. Thank you, Dr. Muraz from Indonesia, for joining us today. Uh, okay, good to know that Dr. Munish Sharma is already having, I think, some Facebook page he's mentioning. Okay, so there is one question, that how much money to develop websites along with pharmacy, right? So Dr. Raj, as I correctly understand from your question, that you have Ayurvedic products and Ayurvedic pharmacy available along with your practice, and you want to develop that online along with your clinic and practice. So what you can do is you can create an e-commerce store, and in e-commerce store people can order and purchase these treatments and medicines from you along with your consultation. And maximum 8 to 10,000 is the investment to start with. In the website session, we will have all these details available along with the specific platforms, 2 3 options, pros and cons of these platforms, and accordingly you can take it forward. And there are some platforms who are charging a monthly also, with a very minimum 1,000 2,000 rupees monthly as well, in which they are providing you all the services of an e-commerce platform. So you can review, and according to your business need you can invest and take it forward. So it's very, very minimum these days, and you can easily have that e-commerce website and to take it forward. You can also create stores and e-commerce on Facebook, WhatsApp and all. By the way, you can sell on Facebook, you can sell on WhatsApp by creating stores and all. So we will help you out in that. In the website session, we will have all these separate sections for e-commerce also. Okay, the next question is, how many days you will teach how to make website? See, in one session only we can take that. Name is not there. Somebody from Redmi Mobile is just asking this question. So let me clarify. Website session of around 2 to 3 hours, maximum 3 hours. You can have, all of you can have an understanding, and all of you can create your own website. Not more than that. So, and only in one session you will be able to learn, and you can take it forward and create that. Very good question from Dr. Sunil Kumar. Difference between Facebook and Facebook business. See, my request to all of you is, Facebook profile all of you are having. So Facebook profile is for your personal network, your friends, your families. Facebook business is for your businesses. Like you have your clinic, your center, and your hospital. So you have to enlist that. You have to create a Facebook page. And what happens is, when we run campaigns, so in Facebook profile or in Facebook page, simple page, as I said, that many people are just boosting the campaigns with a minimum amount investment. But when we do a Facebook business profile and we create a Facebook campaign on a business page, there are various parameters and criteria to run that campaign, and any one of you can learn these basic criteria. They are very basic and very easily be learned. It will take some time. Facebook business is a bit complicated aspect. We can have 2 3 sessions also. We can resolve your queries as well. But once you learn Facebook business, once you learn to operate Facebook business, and it's again is that much easy. If you are already running Facebook, if you are already doing Facebook, you know about the settings and account management and all on Facebook, you can do business as well. So it's not that complicated. But yes, you need to understand some aspects on business page and business profile, how to operate that, which we will teach you in the Facebook session. And after that, you will see a very good growth in terms of your business. First of all, when you link your Facebook page to your business account, Facebook will consider that as a professional business. They will provide you so many additional benefits, and your all the commercials or the transactions and everything comes under the purview of GST and all. So officially you can show that as a expense that you are spending in your marketing. Facebook will raise a professional invoice with the GST number and all, with your GST number. So for example, you are investing 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees on Facebook. So you can claim, or you can mention that as in your expense, and in whatever, for example, by spending 10,000, roughly I can say you can expect an income of 1 lakh rupees. So when you did an income of 1 lakh, you need to ensure that the revenue is coming. So you need to show the expense of medicines as well as the marketing expense. The marketing expense is Facebook. So you can show that invoice, which will be given from Facebook to your business name. So if you have a proprietary firm, you have a LLP, or you have a private limited company, or you are just an individual right now as a doctor, till 20 lakh, you are not coming under the purview of GST. So till 20 lakh, you can do business without GST as well. Thank you, Dr. Negi. We will keep you informing about all the sessions. Excellent question from a doctor that you are an intern right now. So you should start up now. As soon as you will be completing your internship, you are eligible for doing online consultations. You can create your own basic website. You can learn social media marketing and other aspects, and you can start approaching people after you have a registered number. After the completion of your internship, you can do that. Dr. Gagan, yes, we are just planning to launch a. We understand that many doctors are not having that much time that they are able to invest their time in all these sessions. So what we are going to do is, there are two criteria and two parameters. One is, we are just having these sessions with a very minimum investment. So any doctor who want to just learn from these sessions and do on their own, they can do. Now many doctors who are not having time to do all these updates and all these websites creations and all these digital marketing aspects and SEO. So we will be soon launching a package and a service thing for all the doctors also, that in this, and that also at a very minimum amount, with just meeting the expenses. And you can compare that with any other digital marketing agency and all. You will not get best rate whatever we'll be offering. So doctors who are busy and who are unable to do on their own, we will be helping them out in preparing website and in digital marketing and SEO also. We will be soon launching a package, because all these require investment to our resources also. We need to pay to our experts as well. But we will keep all these amounts at a very minimum level, because we understand the limitations and the scope of Ayurveda doctors and Ayush doctors specifically. But still we will be doing that, and we will updating all of you on those aspects as well. So if you don't have any time in attending these sessions, and then you want to do or you want to take services, you can take that as well. Very good question from Dr. Arti, that how much charges the question is, how much charges we should charge for teleconsultation of 30 minutes. Very good question, Dr. Arti. See, what happens is, as far as teleconsultation charges is concerned, we need to understand at what level are we. Like for example, let me put it in that way: the initial doctors, the freshers or the junior doctors who have just started their practice can start with an amount of anything between these days I have seen 300 200 to 300. The medium level doctor should at least charge 500, and the senior can charge 750 to 1000 rupees as well for the domestic patients. For international, there are criterias in terms of US dollars, so you can charge anything from 20 $30 as a fresher, up to 100 70 80 to $100 as a medium level, and a senior doctor can charge up to $150 as well per patient. So it depends on the criteria, and it depends to which patient you are doing the consultation. But these are the basic amounts which people are right now charging in terms of our domain is concerned. So you can accordingly take it forward in terms of your experience and your knowledge. So one question again, as I said about intern and final year students. So all of you can prepare. All of you can right now focus on developing your website. You can offer consultations online and all these aspects. As an intern, you are authorized to do consultations. You will be doing in your hospitals and all. So you can do, and that is fine. However, finally, when you are completing your internship and you are going into the market, then only I advise you to officially launch yourself digitally and practice, launch your practice. Prior to that, you can do for your practice and all, but legally you will be doing after you getting the permanent registration number. So meanwhile, you can prepare, you can learn the basic fundamentals, you can prepare your website, your social media accounts, you can give free tips, you can give free advices and consultations to all the people. But legally, the charging and the amount will come into the picture when you have a valid medical registration number. So you can meanwhile practice, and you can give diet recommendation, lifestyle recommendation as a student or as an intern. Okay, again, very good question from Dr. Jayesh. Should we prepare website from professional or learn and maintain self? See, Dr. Jayesh, there are two options. As I said, unless or until you are planning to have a big e-commerce website, you can go for professional as well as some platforms also available. However, if you just want to have a basic information website just to display about your profile and about your clinic and about you as a doctor, I don't think so professional help is required, as we will discussing that aspect in our website session. So you can attend that session, and you can learn that yes, in couple of hours you can create your own website. So it's not that technical, and you can do on your own. We will do that hands-on training in that. But still, if you don't have time, as I said, if you don't have time, you want to create your website but you don't have your own time, you can create by the professional as well. That is not an issue. So we will shortly announce, maybe by today evening, I will be announcing the website session. Many doctors are asking that when the website session or other sessions will be there. So first, let's focus on the website session, because websites is the basic requirement all of us should understand, and the existing websites also needs to be optimized. I will also include all the parameters which we'll be discussing. See, one is the how to create a website. Second aspect will be how to check that already your existing website is optimized or is good or not. We have some tools and we have some softwares, and we will give you a complimentary report. If you suppose if you all are having website, so we will not charge anything. See, for the sessions, for all these sessions, we will be having a basic, very minimum charges, because we don't want to give it at a free. It's a valuable information and knowledge, and if some investment will be there, you all should respect that. And accordingly, as we said, that we need to be very serious in our businesses. That is point number one. Second, if any one of you is already having the website, then along with the session you will get a complimentary tool, or maybe people who will be creating their own website also. After that also, we will give them a basic checklist and basic tool which is complementary, that how to check your existing website is fine as far as the SEO and other parameters are concerned or not, and if it is not fine, how to correct that as well. So we will help you in that, don't worry. And it's very simple and very easy to do, don't worry on that. We will definitely post all the sessions. Okay, so we have Dr. Tiwari with us, and his concern is that he is a senior citizen right now and he is doing consultation near Lucknow. So yes, sir, we recommend you to opt for digital mode as well, along with your other consultations which you are doing. So digital mode is very, very required from people like you, from so experienced people like you. We all should understand this, and the society is requiring doctors like so experienced doctors like you to be on the digital mode. So please be available and let us know if we can help you out in any aspect. Please write to us. We will definitely try to help you out. Quickly, let me also. I think all of you, many of you are having the number and email ID. Still, there are so many new doctors today. So let me quickly share the email ID and number in the chat. So all of you can copy, and any one of you need any help in any sort, do write to us, do mail us. We will be happy to help you out. Right. So next question is, yes, Dr. Amit, we will be informing you, and we will be also launching the service pack soon. We'll be keeping you updated on that. Now, doctor from Indonesia, Ayurveda not legalized yet in Indonesia. Okay, did I can make website with charge consultation and asking legalized doctor here allopathy that I they told I can't make it with charges. Okay, fine. So, see, in Indonesia, Ayurveda is not legalized. So, we need to see that in which legal capacity and framework you can do that as far as the practice is concerned. So, we will help you out definitely in that. I request we have shared our email ID and number in the chat section. So, let's have an individual discussion and we will definitely help you out in your issue which you are facing in Indonesia right now. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Gagan, and we will be helping you out and all the doctors in future in terms of all these aspects of digital marketing as concerned. So yes, if you are interested in online consultation, please use all these tools which we have discussed today. You will get the recording of those sessions also. Don't worry, if you have attended those sessions, you will get the recordings also as well. Okay, so any other question if you have, you can ask, or else let's conclude the session today. And I thank all of you to attending this session. And this was a basic introduction or orientation session. And I request all of you to be in touch with us. Please follow our page, that is Facebook on Indian Vaidya. And I request all of you to again focus, as I repeatedly say, that all these aspects are very, very important. Let's have a focused approach now. I finally repeating: website one, Google second, Facebook third, social media fourth, social media and miscellaneous aspect four. So there will be only four sessions: website, Google, Facebook, and social media and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous includes WhatsApp, email, SMS, and all. So these four sessions are just required for all of you. And after these four sessions, you will be at a level in which you can start and launch yourself online. You can do your digital marketing on your own with investing just half an hour or 1 hour in a day, and you can grow at a very good level. Hypothetically, I'm not saying, I'm saying my past experience, by my past earnings and incomes. I always believe on numbers. So if you do all these four sessions, and if you focus yourself very well, after these sessions you can easily earn a few thousands to till 50,000 or 1 lakh, up to 1 lakh as well, easily, if you focus on all the fundamentals and if you implement. So these incomes are very easily be achieved, because there is so many aspects which are there. And more than that as well, by the way, if you have a good setups and good panchkarma centers, I can see very senior Dr. Rajesh Chhabra is there. He's having lovely beautiful center. His center is having a potential of earning several lakhs right now, and they are already doing that, and they can always increase that. And doctors like him and other senior doctors can increase so many folds if they include digital marketing, because they are so much experience and so much knowledgeable. So my request and my simple effort is to sensitize and to always um, give that importance on digital marketing to all of you. Certificate we will definitely issue, Dr. Raj, but certificate for these sessions is not that much important. See, for GCP, clinical research, telemedicine, and all, certificates do value and do have importance. We will issue the certificates for these sessions also, like the forthcoming session. Today was a general discussion, but yes, for those four sessions that you have trained on website, Google and Facebook and all, we can do that. However, more than certificate, the knowledge is important, and the implementation of that knowledge to give you more and more incomes is very, very important. Because ultimately our aim of doing all these 4 sessions is to how to implement all these fundamentals and how to ensure that after that you can immediately start getting a good real leads and good income. So that is our concern, and that is our main aim right now. We want to handhold and we want to support, and again there can be two kind of doctors: one who can attend all these sessions, learn and do on their own; second, who don't want to maybe invest all this time, so they can take our service aspect as well. So we will keep on doing all these sessions and we keep on motivating all of you. And Ayurveda is gaining, growing these days. Health Minister now initially was having some resistance, but now clearly he is also saying that we should do Ayurveda for COVID as well. So I think now the entire world is focusing on us. We need to market ourselves digitally. That is the only thing which we request all of you. And be with us. We will try to carry all this information and try to share all this information with all of you. Thank you so much for the session today, and we will be keep in touch. Thank you.